Dude, what is up with these people? See, this is weird, dude. Okay? Look at this shit. How do these people square this? Like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, I stand with my Lord and Savior Jesus, and she's got the cross. She's got a Bible here. She's got a pencil. She's in there underlining Bible verses. This is like somebody who is like Catholic, and she loves Jesus. She loves God. And then she puts on the Maga hat. And like, dude, but there is nothing Christian about Trump. He's a serial, like, nasty adulterer. He fillets the mic, says nasty things about people, makes fun of the disabled. He like, you know, abuses people and signs up NDAs. He has criminal charges. He lies. Like, lying is a sin in the Bible. And he lies like there's no tomorrow. He's like nasty to people. He treats people poorly. He doesn't have any compassion. He's like, you know, they're poisoning the blood. They're nasty. Like, we're going to fucking demolish them. But how do they square that? That to me is insane. It's a type of mental illness. It really is. When you think about it, it's a significant form of mental illness.
The second the first words out of somebody's mouth when having a debate about the morality of an action are, well, the Bible says, that person is immediately suspicious to me. Because what do you mean the first thing through your head when you're thinking about whether or not something is right or wrong? It's not anecdotal experience, it's not personal values, and it's not legality. It's the word of one of the most hypocritical, self-disproving books of all fucking time.
And we should mention that Bible was compiled from verbal stories over like 1,000 years, and it's from 1,500 years ago. Like, no offense, I don't care what people wrote 1,500 years ago. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. That shit doesn't apply anymore. 1,500 years ago, dude, people were inbreeding and shit. Like, please, whatever was going on 1,500 years ago can fuck directly off. When people had disease, they were attaching leeches to their fucking bodies. Like, bro, so you're telling me that the same people who attached leeches to your body when you were sick and then fucking killed you because they took like all your blood out and shit, you think those people like compiling the Bible somehow have this insight of the way we're supposed to be living in 2025? Like, homie, come on. Who are you kidding?
What are you talking about? And you know, I give them credit if they follow the whole damn thing to the letter, but they don't.
Yeah.
They pick and choose which aspects they want to throw in your face.
This is true. They eat shellfish. They don't murder their kids as sacrifices. They don't, like, you know, stone each other when they commit adultery. And then they focus mostly on this gay shit, which wasn't even in the Bible. The word homosexual didn't even exist until like 1873 or something. It's like, please.
Which ones they throw in the trash. They're not supposed to be eating shellfish, but sure, that verse says a woman doesn't have the right to bodily autonomy. Get
Get Dude, I like this guy.
So glad they're finally getting rid of all this DEI crap. No more woke nonsense. No more unqualified people taking jobs they don't deserve. Meritocracy is back, baby.
Oh my god, totally. How they can go back to testing medications on men and just guessing how they work on women.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you know how doctors finally started recognizing that heart attack symptoms look different in women than they do in men? That's because DEI pushed medical research to actually start including women instead of just assuming that we work the same as men.
Okay, but
same with like crash test dummies. Cars are safer. They used to just do crash test dummies that only were like men, so women would get more hurt in accidents. But guess what? When inclusion started happening, they started studying women too, right? It's like all kinds of shit. It affects everybody. What's really crazy too is all those fucking white women, okay, that voted, like 53% of white women voted for Donald Trump. And they are going to be radically impacted by the lack of DEI stuff. Like, it's so crazy.
It's not DEI. DEI is like letting them take over.
Them? Okay, we're saying the quiet part out loud now, aren't we? Like them, do you mean mothers? Because DEI also fought for breastfeeding rights at work. Remember when you got mad because Susan got written up for pumping in the supply closet? That was DEI.
Oh, that's different.
Totally. Just like how DEI pushed for flexible work schedules for moms, anti-pregnancy discrimination laws, and parental leave protection.
Yeah, and you know the other thing that's going to go away for the women with DEI? You ready for this? Because you know what used to happen with women, guys? This is something they don't tell you about. Women would get a job. Oh, they're on the career ladder. They're going up. They got this great job. Then they get pregnant. And then they got to take a little time off with the baby. You know what happens? They get fired. That is what happened. When a woman would get pregnant, she would get fired. She would lose her job. She would lose her fucking career. And it was the advent of DEI and inclusion policies that then protected women's rights to where now they could get pregnant and they couldn't lose their job. Okay? Maybe they're not going to get paid leave, but they could take some leave, take care of their baby, get set up, work through the postpartum, get their childcare shit figured out, and then they would come back and their job would be guaranteed to be waiting for them. Now, those kinds of guarantees, that's going to dry up right there.
Also, childcare subsidies, domestic violence protections, equal pay advocacy protections against workplace harassment, Title IX so women can play sports, workplace protections against pregnancy discrimination, insurance covering your birth control, the fact that you cannot get fired now for being pregnant, funding for maternal health research, equal access to STEM for little girls, mental health resources for postpartum moms, legal protections against landlords refusing to rent to single moms, and laws stopping banks from denying women credit cards until 1974. I'm need to keep going.
Okay, but DEI...
And all of that was about diversity, equity, and inclusion. And they're just like these people. They're not fucking smart. These fucking people, bro.
DEI is like when people get handed jobs because they check a box.
Friendly. Be so fucking for real right now.
Yeah.
The only reason you were able to start your own online bedazzled Tumblr boutique was because of DEI's small business loans for women.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So glad they're finally getting rid of-
Yeah, but again, though, this is what happens when people don't read the fine print, right? It's like all these motherfuckers who vote for Trump, and then the day after the election, they're Googling the word tariff. Like, homie, you fucked up.
So it's already started. A woman in my town just let me know that her boss told her she would have been great for a promotion, but he's not giving it to her because she's pregnant. And he knows that Trump is implementing Project 2025 and the EEOC will be eviscerated. So there'll be nobody there to call him out on it. Come January, the EEOC will allow any employer to fire or not hire anybody that they feel goes against their religious beliefs. So if you are pregnant and you're single, if you're a member of the LGBTQ+ community, you're out of luck. Now, this probably won't affect unmarried men who get women pregnant because, you can't really see that on them every day. But this will affect women greatly. They are going to dismantle the EEOC completely. They won't even be allowed to collect data on what's going on. So we'll have no idea how bad it's getting. But the people on the ground, they're going to know because their bigoted bosses are going to start saying the quiet part out loud. So this is where we are, people. Good luck with that.
All right, so I'm seeing the protests going on in LA. They're like blocking the 101 freeway or something.
Here we go. All right, it's Emily Wilson. Emily Saves America. Brace yourselves, guys. We're about to get probably what's going to be one of the worst takes on the internet. But here we go. Emily Saves America on protesting.
Absolutely insane because they're protesting over the ICE deportations. So let me get this straight. You're going to come into our country illegally, and then you're going to block Americans from going to work, doing whatever they need to do, and then you're going to burn our flag and you're going to raise your flag up while hating on America, but then refusing to leave it?
So here's the deal, Emily Saves America. They're not hating America. They love America. They walked thousands of miles to get here. They did whatever it took, showing initiative and gumption and, fortitude to make it to America. And they want to be citizens. They're working. They're paying taxes. They're doing jobs that other people don't want to do. They're working hard. Many of them are highly skilled. at farming or concrete work, framing, construction, all kinds of jobs. They're fucking talented people. They're hardworking people. They're loving people. They're prideful in where they came from and their desire to be good Americans. Now, the label of them, illegal, no. I mean, illegal in like driving over the speed limit illegal, but they're just undocumented. They want to be documented. And so the point is why they're raising their flag is not because they hate America, but they feel like they're being targeted, like their people are being targeted, because they're not deporting immigrants that come here from Norway or Scandinavia or even South Africa, the white ones. Man, they're making a refugee program to get them over here. And when Trump talked about Canada, he talked about the border being this arbitrary, imaginary line. Why? Because the people up there have white skin. So the problem is you're too fucking blind to like either see what exactly is happening, or you're willfully being ignorant because you don't like the people of color either. But they actually love this fucking country. You know what I'm saying? They love this fucking country, and we want to help them stay here. So the protest is about, why are you targeting us when we just want to be citizens? And 100 years ago, you could just come over here and like when your fucking immigrant parents or great grandparents or whoever came over here, they just got off the boat and they were like, welcome to America. And then they went to a city and they got jobs and shit. And sure, did they have hardship and shit? Yeah, they did. But now we're not saying welcome to America anymore. Motherfuckers like you, Emily, are like, oh, you're illegal. You're criminals, right? But like, off. Just off, right? They love America. Let's help them become part of it because we need them, all right? We need them.
Call ICE. Give them the location.
Yeah, no, we're going to call ICE on you and have ICE pick you up and shit. I mean, it's like, I definitely don't feel sorry for them when they get that shit. I mean, because so much of their whole ideology is about the attack and causing harm. Like that really is the right-wing ideology. Currently, as it stands with Maga and Trumpism, it's about choosing some subgroup of human beings that are your enemy, whether it's Democrats or the woke or the trans or the LGBTQ or the undocumented or whatever, Ukrainians, Palestinians, whatever, Muslims. They pick a group or groups and then they want to cause them harm, prevent them from getting health care or jobs or being able to make money, or imprisoning them or stripping laws that protect their rights. That's what it is. Their entire ideology is choose the enemy, cause the enemy harm, and then refuse to work with anybody but people who will agree to choose the enemy and cause harm. That's their entire fucking ideology. There's nothing else to it. That's literally it. That's all they do. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.